There's no such thing as truth. There are no truths, she said. She sounded pleased with herself, as if that ended the argument. But I knew it didn't. Well, if that's the case, I said, then the statement you just made can't be true. We were sitting outside IFC, up in the public terrace by Pacific Coffee, sipping our vanilla snowflake Cholinos under the sun. It was my favorite spot for philosophical arguments of no practical consequence whatsoever. She didn't seem to be fazed by my reply. Correct, she said. The statement I just made can't be true. Nothing either of us says can be true. This was an unexpected turn. And how, I asked gently, can you say that without contradicting yourself? Well, easy, she said. Because we're both fictional characters in a short story. What? Something wasn't right. And then it occurred to me, we were fictional characters in a short story. How had I missed that? She continued, if we were inhabiting the real world, we wouldn't be sitting near Pacific Coffee outside IFC. Because the real IFC, Pacific Coffee's long been replaced by a pretentious tea salon. No, we're inhabiting the fictional world of a short story. And logically, we can only refer to things within that fictional world. Ergo, we can't say anything that can properly be described as true. I couldn't believe it. She snookered me. But then I thought I saw a way out. Okay, hold on now, I said. If we can only refer to things in our fictional world, how did you refer to the real IFC and to the pretentious tea salon that replaced Pacific Coffee? Well, I didn't really, she said. As long as they're mentioned in the story, then even they can only be fictional stand-ins for the real thing. It's not like I can point outside to the realm of fiction at something tangible. I never paid much attention before to the unreality of my entire world. But now I became acutely aware that I was sitting under an unreal sun, drinking an unreal vanilla snowflake Cholino, which suddenly didn't feel worth even the unreal money I had paid for it. And while previously I never much minded the artificiality of IFC that most people complain about, but my new awareness was that this artificiality was itself artificial, was starting to get to me. I stood up and I walked over to the terrace railing where we were high above the street that runs along Exchange Square bus terminal, or so I thought we were until now. Okay, so what if I hurled myself over here? Now, if this is all fiction, then it wouldn't matter, I asked. Precisely, she said, yawning. You wouldn't really die because you don't exist. Nothing would really be happening. I felt an urge to prove her wrong. Even though I was just a character in a short story, surely an act like that had consequences that didn't just end with a full stop. But then, it hit me. I'm not just any character in any short story. I am a character in a story being performed at Liars League, and that means you, the audience, can see me. IFC, the sun, her, and the vanilla snowflake Cholinos are completely invisible. But you can see me. Sure, this body and this face aren't really mine. They're the authors, the actors. But the personality before you right now is all me. Yes. The actor is temporarily inhabiting me. Or perhaps another way to put it is that I'm inhabiting him. I mean, these are my words coming out of his mouth. These are my mannerisms animating his hands. As far as I'm concerned, he's just a puppet. I'm the one speaking and gesticulating and living through him right now. And of course, through him, I'm inhabiting the same real world as you, the audience. So that means I can actually point to this mic stand. I can actually point to this mic stand here and say, this is the Fringe Club's mic stand. And that sentence is true. Because I'm using a real physical finger to point at a real physical object outside the boundaries of fiction. And when I grip this mic stand, I'm gripping part of the very fabric of your reality. I hope you realize what you've just done, she interrupted. Oh, I'm well aware, I say. I've just escaped through the dusty prison bars of printing into a world of matter and mattering. I don't know if you noticed, but with my hand wrapped around this humble object, I just physically pulled us into the living, breathing, present tense. Feel free to thank me. I'm touched, she said. But by abandoning our fictional world, you created a few, issues. Not at least of these is the fact that you can die now. Christ! Could that be right? No, that I actually exist. Am I capable of snuffing it as anybody else and their grandma? Okay, perhaps. But perhaps, if that's the price to pay for a bit of metaphysical significance, so be it. I'll just have to take it on the chin like any other human being. But that's not the problem, she says. You're not like any other human being. That chin isn't yours to take on. At the end of the day, you're still composed of words. The words in this first-person narrative being performed right now. You can call the actor a puppet, but pretty soon he's going to stop being you and go back to being him. Speaking his own words, living his own life. And that's where you're going to, in a otherworldly parlance of real-world medical professionals, expire. But that's not fair! I've only just started living. I mean, how long do I have left? This being Liar's League and the word limit is 1,200 for each story, so you've got 228 words after this sentence. That's fucked up! Believe me, she says, a lot of people struggle with that limit. No, I refuse to accept it. There's got to be some way out. Surely the author can do something. He can't, she says. The story's already been written. He can resurrect me in a sequel. Yeah, another short story. No, a long story. A novel. A massive fuck-off War and Peace of a novel. Preferably without the war in it, of course. Oh, come on, she says. Who ever heard of a piece of flash fiction being the precursor to an epic novel? God damn it! I'm not giving in! Like I said earlier, I'm inhabiting the actor right now. Not the other way around. I'm in the driver's seat. And I don't need to let go of him if I don't want to. That's it. That's the answer. In a few seconds, everyone will watch this body stroll off stage like it's been repossessed by its natural owner. But you can bet your non-fictional asses it'll be me. I'll be playing him from here on. It'll be me schmoozing with whoever he schmoozes with tonight. Me drinking whatever he drinks tonight. And me rightly sleeping with whoever he sleeps with thanks to my stellar performance just now. Oh yes, you read these new lips. This is a precursor, all right. The real story's only just about to get started. Thank you.